Hey, I'm Dev, a game dev. First of all, I want to apologize for such a late update on my game. I know it's been a long time since the last one. I'm a rising senior in high school, and junior year was quite packed for me. Well, now school is over, and I can focus on developing my game, and hopefully updating you guys more frequently. I also want to thank all of you for the support in my last video. I'm amazed my devlog reached such numbers, and I'm happy that it appeals to so many people. I even got a comment from Codir, which is absolutely amazing. Also, I have a new Discord server where I will be doing some smaller updates on the game. I want this place to also be a community for game developers to share ideas and inspire each other. So please feel free to join it through the link in the description. Modeling the drone was not too hard, as it did not require any complex details. For the movement, I made the drones hover up and down to make it more dynamic. I approached this with a simple sine wave. As time passes, the drone's vertical position follows the sine wave to create a hovering animation. For those of you interested in the math behind this, the expression is sine of time passed times hover speed times max hover height. This will give you the y position value of a drone at any point in time. For the enemy AI, I used the nav mesh system, as it is efficient and popular. Now the drones can identify where they can and cannot move around. They can also shoot at you and can take damage if you hit them with your laser. However, they seem pretty dull when shooting. So to spice things up, I created a little recoil animation for them. Animation is definitely one of my weaknesses, so any feedback on it would be great. It didn't take very long for everything to fall apart. Transferring animations from Blender to Unity has always been a challenge for me. I finally got it to work, and it looks subtle enough to not distract the player, but still make the drone look more alive. I wanted to use post-processing in order to amplify the game's environment and create a perception of temperature. So I created two different global volumes. One highlights cooler colors, creating a feeling of desperation and direness. This would also require that I create some snow in the environment. The other one emphasizes warmer colors, depicting freedom and optimism. I believe that the vibrant colors are highlighted better by the warmer temperature, but please let me know your guys' opinion in the comments as well. For the spider, I used a reference that AI made for me. This was much harder to model than the drone, as it has many more details. I thought it would be a good idea to ask my friends what they thought about the spider.
Wait, where's the color though?
Where's the color?
Where's the color?
No, wait.
Where is the color?
Wait. So naturally, I added some color. And I also made chain-like legs that could fold and create a flexible effect. After importing the model, I could make the legs stick to the ground and move perfectly with the body. Let me try my best to explain procedural animation. First, we shoot a target ball downwards until it hits the ground. Then we move the lower leg towards the target ball, with the upper leg following through IK constraints. Here's an example of how my IK constraints work. So how do we animate it through code? First, we fix the upper leg and the target ball to the body, and move the body. When the target ball is a certain distance away from the lower leg, we move the lower leg towards the target ball. Of course, there is much more that goes into procedural animation. For example, the body rotation, which can be achieved by calculating the dot product of a plane created by the legs. Also, the random leg movement delay is implemented by positioning the target balls in a zigzag pattern. The spiders explode when they touch you, and do some heavy damage. However, they are on the slower side. If you haven't noticed yet, there is a fuel gauge that shows the amount of laser left for use. You can recharge your laser by aiming it at this orange ball. I'm hoping to urge the player to create economic decisions with their laser in order to make the game more exciting. A few months ago, I posted a poll for the game's name, and clearly Airborne was the winner. Shout out to my friend Omar for coming up with this name. The game will now officially be called Airborne. Like I said, I will try to update you guys more frequently about the game during the summer. I'm planning on making a demo so that you all can try it out too. Meanwhile, if you have any feedback, please comment them below. Well, that's it for this devlog, and I hope it was interesting.